Well, I showed this one day, this case that I use. I'm not a big fan of hard cases, but I do have one that the Thompson came in. Big, awkward, clumsy thing. I guess it'd be right if you're like flying on an airplane or something where you have to check this stuff, but for normal use, it's a nuisance. It's extra long because it's got room for the drum in there, but it's a bulky thing to maneuver around. It protects the gun, yes, but very clumsy. Especially you get, because it's got room for mags in there too. So if you get a couple mags, full drum, and the gun, it's just really heavy. That Thompson itself is heavy. But I have this other case that I use. It's a soft-sided case, and somebody asked about it, but the problem is, this is from a local sporting goods store called Scheels. They used to be a hardware store, and now they've gotten to be more sporting goods than anything, but they still do carry some guns and some reloading supplies and stuff. And I really like this case. This works great for a lot of guns as long as they're not too long, because when I measured it, it's 47 inches long. It's a tight 47, more like a 46. But it is very well padded. And it is big enough to hold the Thompson. And the pocket in the side is big enough to hold like 6 30-round mags or a loaded drum. And you'd still have room to get another mag in there. It's a nice big pocket. And the thing is made, it's thick padding, real heavy webbing on it. And one of the things that sold me on this case was the fact that you can carry it, like a lot of times I end up carrying guns on a motorcycle. This has got a really nice shoulder strap to carry the case like a backpack almost. Now, so many of them that I've looked at, they look heavy, and then you start looking at them. Well, they got little plastic snaps and I would never trust the weight, especially something like the Thompson, to the skinny little plastic straps or snaps. This thing is really durable, very well made, very heavily stitched, very heavy zipper on it, and like I say, thickly padded. But I like that it'll fit this, or it fits the M1A perfectly also. And there you've got room for the gun. It's a close fit, but it's a perfect snug fit. And this is big enough to hold, well, at least 4 of the 20-round mags. And actually have a little extra room. Or, boxes of ammunition fit in there very nicely. So it's a very nice case, but it's not, like I said, this is the store brand name. Now, undoubtedly they make these, some other company is making them, and they're just putting their name on them. So these are probably, this exact same case is probably available at like Bass Pro Shops or any of the bigger gun retailers. But I really like the way this thing is made. Very substantial case. And like I say, very well padded. But, like I say, this particular one happens to be that, store brand. And they're not cheap. I think it was right around $80. But it is such a handy case that I'm really tempted to buy another one just to have it on hand. You know, they're really designed for a shorter scoped rifle is what they're made for. That's why they've got this extra distance here. You know, they're not the normal narrow one. But for these odd shaped guns, because like with the M1A, I can actually even have a 20 round mag in here and still zip it shut. Very good case, but I don't know that you can find them. But I'm pretty sure that this would be under a lot of different store names. But I was really glad to find that. Because like I say, most of them that I look at, I wouldn't trust the weight of a gun on one of them. This one I trust. Very well made. You know, I'm sure it's made in China. But that's a good design. Like I say, I really should buy another one. I hate to spend that $80, but undoubtedly it's not something I'm going to find again. If they quit making these, I'll be out of luck.